showtime.
Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to the show. If you are new to our channel, I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We are coming to you live for the last time here on the Carnival Horizon. I don't have a boo. Well, I got that. Yes, tonight is our last night here. Tomorrow we will be back on dry land and heading towards Tall Man Mobile. We want to thank each and every one of you, especially for the thumbs up.
Yes,
and,
thank you.
And for our internet troll friends. We'll do that again. There we go. That's how I feel about that. Anyway, tonight we're going to be covering decks 12 and up. So 12, 14, and 15. So thank you so much for being with us. We hope you guys had a wonderful week here with us in the Carnival Horizon. I know we had a fantastic time. But before we get into decks 12 and up, of course, we got to show you balcony cam. Here we go. So there's balcony cam. Unfortunately, we are not outside like we have been the last few nights. There was actually a big party going on out on the back of the deck there, and so we couldn't be there even if we wanted to. So we are back in our cabin for the final night. We actually packed and put our stuff outside already, so we don't have to rush.
Yes.
Woohoo! Oh. Of course, that's not what I was wanting.
That's the wrong button.
I did too many darn buttons. That's what I wanted right there. All right. So, are we all ready for another installment of filming Tall Man Style?
Sure.
Everybody ready for
Let's
it?
do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Filming Tall Man Style.
Hey, everybody. Today, Lisa and I, we're on the Carnival Horizon. We're on the Spa, Waterworks, and Sports Deck, or Deck 12. We're all the way up here at the front elevators. Now, before we go into this, if you have mobility challenges and a scooter and a wheelchair, the front elevators are the only elevators that is going to give you access to what is outside. The midship and the aft elevators do not come up to deck 12, so you'd want to use the forward elevators. We'll go outside in a minute, but back here is the spa. So let's go take a look back here. You have all kinds of treatment rooms back in there. And there's a rest area back in here. We'll go over here too. Ladies' dressing room, men's dressing room. Here's the thermal suite inside here. It's the whole thermal suite. There are people using it, so we're not going to go in. Here's your relaxation area here. Let's go up to the other side. So here's the fitness center. I have towels for you. All kinds of workout equipments. They have little rooms here to meet with personnel if you want to come up with a fitness regimen for yourself. We are facing forward. So if it's a sea day, you got great views out the front of the ship. And over here, there's some more equipment. Over on this side, there's some classrooms and stuff, but there are people over there, so we're not going to go over there. We can just show you from this side the classrooms. So there's a spin cycle room here. There's actually no class going on in here. But they do yoga and stuff over on the other side and all kinds of stuff. And you do have access from the other side of the ship to get in here as well. In fact, we'll go this way to leave. We just sort of did a loop because here's the relaxation lounge we've already showed you, or at least pointed out, and the thermal suite. Wish we could show you more, but you want to give people their privacy. All right, let's go outside and see what's outside here on deck 12. That gives you access to cabins that are up there. They do have a ramp here, so you can access if you're in a scooter or chair. Accessibility restroom. We'll show you more of what we just went by from the other side, but here's a nice little play area with all the slides and the big bucket drops. We'll show you that when we get to the other side because it's easier to see over there. We overlooking the main pool area here. Stairs to get up and down, or down, I should say, at least from here. Foosball table. And then we have our little running track. Now up here is the ropes course, as well as the sky track, or sky ride. You access it from here. So I know we're going up a deck, but this is the only way to get there. So we don't want to miss it. We're going to come up here now. Ooh, and a giant chess set and some mini golf course up here as well. This area of the mini golf is an extension of the mini golf down there, but we'll show you that in a minute. But if you want to do the ropes course, you access from here, one side or the other. One's the exit, one's the entrance, obviously. The sky ride is over here. Not sure I can do that. We'll see. I don't know. For those new to the channel, I'm afraid of heights. So ropes course and those things, well, I have a problem. All right, so as we come back down, here's the main area of the mini golf. They call this area the sports square. Nice seating area, a couple billiards here as well. But behind here is something called the clubhouse. So before we get too far away from it, let's go take a peek in there. That's the biggest billiards table I've ever seen. So you get some foosball tables, you got some ping pong tables in here. What's nice about that they're inside is, you know, when the weather is crappy or just windy, sometimes it's too windy and you try to play ping pong and you hit the ball and the ball goes that way. Plus it's air conditioned, so it feels nice in here. Let's continue. Now here towards the very back of the ship is what I would call the sports court, full basketball. I mean, in fact, I think this is the tallest sports court I've seen on a ship. You could be mid-court and rainbow a three-pointer and it's not going to hit the top. All kinds of different things in there. They'll play a little soccer or football, depending on what you call it from where you are in the world. I'm sure they do pickleball and all kinds of other things in there. Dodgeball. From a fitness standpoint, there's all these little vignettes around up here to stop and do some different exercises. And there's always instructions on how to use the equipment, just like there's one over here. There are stairs on both sides to get down to the other decks. By the way, 7 laps up here equals 1 mile. So you're trying to get your full exercise in and count the miles. 7 laps up here is a mile. Some more of these fitness apparatus right there, as well as one more over there. So if you want to run your laps, you continue this way, but we're going to continue this way. Set of stairs to get down. So as you can see, there's sort of your aqua park. It's called the Dr. Seuss Waterworks. And I got a lot of neat installations here, multiple slides. Now, you get to the slides by going up these stairs. We're going to show you in just a minute, but they all end down here. Looks real fun, guys. On the sea day, lots of kiddos here, as well as a big kiddos. It's good for the adults too, not just the little ones. The only thing left on this deck, or left to see, I should say, it's not on this deck, is the Serenity deck, which you can get to by elevators, but we're gonna go ahead and walk up there and just cover that now. I did forget to mention there's a restroom on this side as well. Apologize. There's a little area to sit up here. Now, if you're wanting to go on any of the slides, you're going to have to do what I just did, is walk up these set of stairs here, which bring you up here. And then you would walk up these flights of stairs to get to the launch point up there, and you would end down there. Behind us is the Serenity deck. Adults only area, 21 and up. The furniture up here is also very cushy. It's a little bit different than the other areas. And you can access this from the forward elevators and stairs, right? It says we're on deck 15, but you can get there from the outside just like we did as well. Men's restroom right there. It's a nice bar out here. The way that it's designed with these scoops. We were up here one of the days and it wasn't very windy at all. Wasn't too bad. This is 21 and up, adults only. This side of the bar is Fresh Creations. And we finish on the opposite side of the deck, which is right where we started, right down there. So we have now gone 360 degrees, showing you deck 12 and up. Hopefully you saw an area that you might like to hang out at. Is it Serenity deck, adults only? Or are you into all the fun water slides in the water park? I don't know, whatever your choice is, you're gonna have a fantastic time, but don't forget to do us a favor. Let us know what your favorite part is in the comments below. Until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe. All right, so that concludes another installment of
Filming Tom and Style.
And there you go. So we welcome every single person here with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we go any further, yet another night of tragedy somewhere in the U.S. Another plane. Yesterday it was Washington, D.C., where a helicopter and a plane collided, like a small commuter plane, an American Eagle flight. All were lost. Tonight, I'm going to make a general assumption because it's really just all coming to light right now, but I believe it's a fairly small plane, like a Cessna type plane. All 5 people on board also presumed dead. This is in Philadelphia. Crash landed into sort of a residential neighborhood, so there's a lot going on right now. So we do appreciate you spending some time with us. For those of you who are with us, please send some thoughts and prayers to those in Philly who have been affected by this horrible tragedy. Okay. All right. So moving on, we didn't say hello to everybody tonight. So Bev TGIF and first in. So there you go. Hit the crickets by accident, right? And thank you all for the For the thumbs up, who gave us the thumbs up. If you're joining us late, do us a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to our channel, maybe consider subscribing. We bring you all things cruising. In fact, anytime we're on a ship, we broadcast live every night, as long as the Wi-Fi allows, and bring you different parts of the ship every single night. We also do a lot of Q&A, because there's a lot of people that have a lot of different questions about ships, and they try to ask travel agents. They try to call the cruise lines themselves, and they get 5 different answers if they talk to 3 different people.
Yes.
So when we're on ships, hey, we will go around and find the answers for you if we don't already know them. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Desiree, hello there. How's it going? It's a sad night. It's our last night. Yeah. Yes, Mama Tall Man, we're on our way home once again. Hello, Patricia. Goodbye, Horizon. Until next time, right? Next time, group cruise.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody look over there. Top corner, group cruise, 280 days, 18 hours, whatever minutes. We have a group cruise coming up. That is actually why we came on the Horizon now, because the group cruise is going to be on the Horizon in November. Here's just a little bit of info on that.
Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets,
Parties,
pineapples,
ducks, and of course the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever group cruise. We'll see you on the horizon. No pineapples. If that email went too fast, there it is. Just so you know, we are not travel agents. We didn't put this cruise together to make money off you guys booking into the group. We just love cruising and love bringing you our years of knowledge. We were travel agents in a past life, but we haven't been travel agents in a long time. So that's how we learned a lot about the industry, is from our time being travel agents. You about to sneeze?
I think I am.
Now, bless you. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, sneeze away. Just the thought of getting back to Florida.
Yeah, already.
It happens every Sunday, or every last night of the cruise you start sneezing.
Exactly.
It's like you're getting a whiff of the pollen
closer,
in Florida. Anyway, again, we're not travel agents, so we have a travel agent handling all the booking details for us. You must book into the group cruise to be part of the group cruise functions and stuff. So there's the email right there. Just send us an email, and we will forward you Kathy's info. So there's that. All right, back to the comments.
All right.
Macrina's like, Friday by yes. Exactly, TGIF. Was that the Platinum Party? That was indeed the Platinum Party.
And my new friend, Victor.
And Victor.
Yes.
Victor. The Carnival Store in my Spirit jerseys. Yes, and the Spirit jerseys are still there.
They are.
And yes, that was Dodgeball. Thank you very much. Yes, that was Dodgeball. Yeah, a nice little dodgeball game going on. It was, man, they were at it.
Yes.
They were
vicious.
Fierce. Holy crap. They were taking that dodgeball serious today. Yeah, we saw that it wasn't working. I don't know why. I have to go in and I'm putting it in again for the first time, but it resets itself. It's okay. Robert has been busy with the tall man style. Well done. Thank you very much, Patricia.
Thank you.
Just another addition to that, right? So it's working now. Yes. Hello, Nurse Tara. Welcome. Ashley. Hello to you as well. Carol. Edward. Woohoo. I'm sorry. Is this the Horizon? Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. All week. Hi, Shaq. Ashley. Carol. Sorry. Same classes of Venezia. If so, it's much different. Yeah, it is. So remember the Venezia and the Firenze were built for Costa. And so, though it's the same hull in general layout, there are a lot of differences.
There are.
Especially on the upper decks area.
Deck 11 especially, yes.
Yeah. Obviously,
10 and 11.
10 and 11 and 12, all the upper decks.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't have all the giant slides. That's one of the things. But the big thing is the two areas. There's like this inside court area. It looks like an Italian piazza. And this doesn't have that. It's completely wide open.
Yeah.
So outside of that, when you're walking inside like deck 3, 4, and 5, you're walking the same exact path that you walk in the Venezia or the Firenze. But it's the Lido and above that are vastly different.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Definitely a different feel than the Venezia and the Firenze.
Yep. Yeah, Edward's like, love the Lido. Absolutely.
Yes.
Macrina's, the slides are fun.
Yes.
Ashley's like, I love the Lido deck too, Edward, and I love the Serenity deck on Carnival ships. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I was shocked at the outside of deck 5 on this ship.
All the furniture is beautiful out there.
If you guys didn't get to see that video, go back to the stream where we covered deck 5. On the outside, the entire deck is lined with like Serenity deck plush type furniture.
Yeah.
All the way around. Well, not all the way around. We couldn't get all the way to the front. We couldn't get around the back, but both the sides. Surprising because normally like the promenade, the deck 5 or deck 6, 7, 8-ish of the ships, they just don't put comfortable furniture out there.
If they put
furniture at all.
Yeah.
So to see that many really nice chairs on deck 5 was awesome.
Yeah, relaxing area. And I've seen so many people hanging out there because, it's the outside of some of the restaurants.
Yeah.
And usually it's just the tables and chairs out there. But now to have the loungers and everything, it's just really inviting.
Mama Tall Man loves the Serenity deck too.
Yes.
So does Macrina and the Skyride. Skyride, we didn't see that or the ropes course open today. It was actually quite breezy.
Yeah.
Obviously, it started last night when we were on the back of deck 11, holding down everything as we were trying to broadcast. Oh man, it was crazy.
Sure the computer didn't fly away. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Macrina says the Horizon's Wi-Fi is great. We've had no mother buffer issues.
No.
So, and generally speaking, on all the Carnival ships, the Wi-Fi has been fantastic. Inside cabin, outside cabin, everywhere within the confines of the ship, the Wi-Fi has been fantastic on all Carnival ships.
Yes.
So
even the older ones.
Correct. Yeah. It's been great.
Yeah.
Carol also loves the Serenity. Nice. Me too, Macrina. Serenity will be a great gathering spot for the group cruisers. I'm not so sure about that because the Serenity deck's supposed to be a relaxing, sort of library quiet kind of feeling. I have the idea in my feeling, I'm not feeling, but a quiet kind of place to meet. But I have the feeling that you guys aren't going to be so quiet.
Yeah, y'all struck me as not being quiet.
Yeah, so we may not want to meet there. We'll all get ejected from the ship.
It'll be like being in the library. Shh.
Would you guys stop it?
I thought that may be fun.
I don't know. Good cruise. How much is the Wi-Fi on board? The Wi-Fi is great. Alex, that gets covered on one of those things that it just doesn't matter to me because to stream, I have to do the premium Wi-Fi. There's just no other options. So I don't even look at the price. I literally just buy it. But I believe the premium were like $20-ish or something like that a day. You can go into the account here. Let me go in. Did we get a bill yet? If we have a bill, it would be on there.
I haven't seen a bill yet.
I didn't prepay here. Sometimes I prepay. Just hold on and we'll look it up for you.
Yeah, I closed down the app, so I didn't have it open. I apologize.
Ships and road times. Good to know. Safety on board. Account summary. Because we just got to divide this amount by 6. And we get to charges. Here we go. Come on. Gratuities. Internet, 168. So 168 divided by 6. So the premium Wi-Fi was $28 a day. And then they have 2 other tiers. They have a basic tier and then a middle tier and then their premium tier.
And this was pre-booked, correct?
No. This was not. I didn't pre-book this one.
So we bought it when we got here. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, so $28 a day.
Yes. All right. So there you have it. $28 a day for the premium. But if you just need it to check emails and things, you can get the basic. But if you want to watch anything or, join us live if we happen to be on another ship, then you would need the premium. You're looking at $28 a day.
Yeah.
Okay. The Platinum Party in the Limelight. Yes, yep, it was. Must have been a small party this week, normally in the Liquid Lounge. So there's this private function going on this ship. It is a music something or other. Freestyle something. We've seen a lot of the posters on a lot of the doors as we're doing the deck twist. That's what's going on in the back of the ship. But they've also had the Liquid Lounge for several events.
Yes.
So that's why the big party wasn't down there, because it was been used on and off all day today for this group.
Well, yes, but it was a smaller group, and I can tell you that most of the people were not in there. They called out the oldest cruiser. He was not there. The youngest cruiser was not there.
You're talking about at the party?
Yes,
the Platinum Party.
The people who had the most sailed days, they were not there. They had, I think, 3 people celebrating milestones, 2 for 25 years and 1 for 50 years. None of them were there.
They came up zeros, huh?
Yeah, and all the people that were there were, like brand new platinums. They were all happy.
I missed it.
Yeah, so it was very, very very slim. It really was. Usually, all the people that have been, especially the milestone people are always there, but none of them were in the building or in the room.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I missed that other guy. Hang on. Sorry. Wait, there we go. All right. Alex thinks we should just stay on and do a back-to-back.
Yeah.
We love back-to-backs.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these days, we have too many ships that we have to go see.
Yeah, we do.
So the only time we do a back-to-back is if we're covering a 3-day, 4-day ship. It just takes more than 3 and or 4 days to do it. It's like 5. So we've done a few of the back, like the Utopia, we did a back-to-back.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the MSC, I think it was the Seashore.
I think it was...
I don't remember. But
it was Seascape, but either way.
It was doing a 3-day, 4 days. So those we do back-to-backs. Outside of that, we do our 6, 7, 8s and we move on. Some of them are longer just because it's a transatlantic, so it's a 15-day or something like that. But outside of that, we have to just get on another ship because we've got hundreds still to video.
Yeah, it is our goal to have all of the deck plans on all of the ships that leave in the United States as a home port, to have all of our cabins and the floor plans and all of that stuff. So we've got a lot of work to do still.
Yes, every single ship needs this.
Filming Tom and Style.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to wear that thing out tonight.
I love that. That just makes me laugh.
It's like I got a new toy. I can't put it down. Edward thinks the Lido looked great. Yeah, the Lido on the ship is really nice, especially the Dr. Seuss, the Waterworks. Yeah, that fantastic slide layout with the bucket drops and everything else in there.
Yeah.
And I know some of the newer like Icon of the Seas and even the newer Oasis class ships from Royal, they have like 5 and 6 slides. I think there were 3 here, 2 or 3.
2 big ones and
the small one for the kids.
Yeah.
But I think it's just perfect. I really do.
And I like that it's all in the same area. That way mom and dad can actually stay and play with the child at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I love that.
Edward thinks the Lido on V, I'm assuming you're talking about Virgin, is too small. Again, different style ship. Venezia? Mm-hmm. Is that what you're talking about? The Venezia?
V for Venezia.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It is because of it was made for Costa and there's not as many Lido type activities that Costa does with their patrons. So when Carnival took it over and did all the rehab on it, this, that, whatever, to turn it into a Carnival ship, they really did very little. They didn't even change out the funnel to make it the whale tail. They slapped a little paint on there, changed some of the restaurant names and to Carnival names, and that was about it. We were really expecting something different when we went on the first one.
Yeah, we had expected a lot more when we actually went on to the Firenze, I felt like that was a much better conversion than the Venezia.
Yes.
Venezia just felt half done to me.
It
Didn't
did.
feel like it was completed, whereas the Firenze did feel completed.
Yet again, the Lido and up area is not massively changing.
No, that's true. It's not, but
it's a lot of infrastructure they're changing, like computer systems and these kind of things, because it's changing from one cruise line to the other. Even though Costa is owned by the Carnival Corporation, it still doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of electronics and things that have to go and get done and tested and all these things. And yes, they did make some changes, but they were very, very, very minor. Mm-hmm. So, but the Lido to me would have been one of those big things to change, because that's where a lot of party happens on Carnival ships, is up there on the Lido.
Yeah.
So, Macrina says, Lisa, did you try the ropes or Sky today or for a practice run? I can't speak for her, but every time I went up there, it was closed.
Yeah, it was closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty windy today.
It was.
So,
it was.
No. Ashley,
saving it for the group cruise.
Ashley's like, true, Robert, I take that back. Okay. Good price for Wi-Fi. Relatively speaking, I mean, it seems like all the ships are about that these days.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if we weren't going to broadcast live, I'd be honest, I wouldn't get any Wi-Fi package. I throw my phone in the safe, I lock it up, and that's how we used to cruise. Now, of course, we use our phone for all the video work. And so I have it with me at all times because we're always videoing something. And of course, we're broadcasting live every night. So we need the premium Wi-Fi. But I would love just to throw the phone in the safe and be done for a week. And one of these days, we're probably going to do that. And you're going to wonder where we are, because we haven't been on, we haven't streamed or whatever. We snuck onto a ship, threw our phones in the safe, and just, yes, just once a year. Hello, Ozan. How are you? Welcome, buddy. Hello to you and Ukraine, Turkey.
Yes.
You, Turkey. The oldest cruiser is normally napping or playing bingo. The youngest cruiser is normally napping, not playing bingo. No, I'm sorry. Usually at the water park. Yeah, exactly right. It's funny. We were sitting at dinner. We were talking about reaching diamond status, or we're not there yet. But in my brain, how many cruises it takes. It's 200 days of cruising, right, for Carnival to get to diamond. We made diamond on MSC. But to get to diamond here on Carnival, it's 100 or 200 days. So I did the math. That's almost 29 cruises. 29. No. Was that it? 29 7-day cruises? Yeah, it was 29 7-day cruises. So you think about this. The youngest platinum or the youngest diamond on board some of these ships, they're usually like 5, 6, or 7. I mean, do the math. They're 5, 6, or 7, and they have to have been on for at least 200 days. I want to know what their parents do for a living.
I know.
And how is it that they're cruising 7 or 8 times a year?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know how we are doing it, but it's a little different. But yeah, it's crazy.
There's no way we could have done that when Alyssa was young.
No.
There's no way.
No. Nowhere's close. No. Anyway. Did you see the email today that they changed the debarkation time for our group cruise, dated to 3:30 instead of 4? Actually, no, I haven't seen that email yet. So thank you, Ashley, for bringing that up.
Thank you.
All those going on the group cruise with us November 8th, don't miss the boat.
Right.
Got to get there early.
Yes.
Leaving out at 3:30. Oh, Lord, it's so early.
Wow, it's early.
It's funny with like Virgin cruises, you're just barely getting on the boat by 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Carnival, we're leaving. Let's go. We got 2 days at sea. We got to get there. Man, Aruba's far away. Oh. And to think Tom and Style came to life on the drive there, right? It's funny how things happen.
It is.
Right? You just, doing cabin reviews, and all of a sudden it's a tub shower. A shower tub, a shub tower. A shub tower. Just, things happen when we do. It happens. I don't know why. Ashley, no, nobody's seen that either. Okay. If you don't pick up my pace, I'll be the oldest cruiser by the time I make platinum. Okay, good night, Ozan. Thanks for saying hello. Actually, they don't send me those emails. So since we book through an agent, it's weird. Sometimes I get stuff directly from cruise lines. Sometimes I get it from the agent. Example, we already told you we were doing the NCL Aqua.
Yes.
For the inaugural. We chose to do the airfare package with them because at the time they were running a second person free thing when we booked that. And so it was far cheaper to do it through the airlines than it was to just try to book it on our own.
You mean the cruise lines?
The cruise lines. Instead of going direct to the airlines ourselves and trying to work it out, it was great. Anyway, I just got a notice today from NCL that one of our flights has changed. So I don't know which one. So Patricia wants to know if I can turn Lisa's sound up.
That would be me.
Hang on. There you go.
I have to turn my sound up.
Yeah, she's actually on my little board here louder than me. Her gain on the thing is louder than me. She just has to pronunciate a little bit. Just sit up, chest up, from here.
I have to project.
Eat
Sorry.
my shorts. Project. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, oh yes, I just saw the email on the 3:30 departure time. There you go. You know, I may have one in my email box, and I don't know. Ashley, that just means faster to the fun. That's what it does. Means less time for us to get ready. That's all that means. Yeah, I wonder.
Thank goodness we came on board this ship when we did to get all our videos done. Because man.
We got a lot of stuff we're bringing on. You have no idea. It's just y'all need to come on the group cruise. I'm telling you. You just anyway. You use Tall Man Filming style as in our highlights and our news, and we're gonna have some stuff going on. I'm just telling you. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up.
Thank you.
Ashley says absolutely, Bev. Patricia, I guess I can't add a picture in live chat. No, you go to the Facebook group. You can put it in the Facebook group. Put any picture you want there, Ashley. You know the drill. If anybody's not part of the Facebook group, just go to Facebook, search Tall Man's Cruise Adventures, and answer the 2 questions. It's a private group, y'all. First question was, what was your very first ship you ever went on? If you can't remember or you haven't, just put Eat my shorts. Shorts.
Yeah.
Whatever. And the second question is adhering to the group rules, which is no spamming and essentially being nice to everybody. And so, Ashley, you can just post your picture there. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, you can't post in chat. Sorry. Edward says, have you tried hot spotting your devices to other devices? Does that work? The answer is no. However, Carnival, you can switch devices. So like when we're done streaming, I then sign off of here and then sign in on my phone, and then the Wi-Fi is now on my phone. I haven't tried hotspotting only because we're in the middle of a stream. It's a bad time to try stuff. Because if it goes down the kapoots, it goes down the kapoots. So we haven't tried that yet. And honestly, I haven't spoke to anybody who's done that either. But you can change devices.
On Carnival.
MSC, you cannot. Each device, you have to have an internet package for.
Yeah.
But I think that's it. I think everybody else you can change. Royal you can change. Princess you can change.
I think you might be right.
I
feel like there was one other.
Virgin you can change, I think.
I thought there was maybe Royal.
It wasn't Royal.
I thought there was one other. Yeah.
No. Alex wants to know, thank you very much for the thumbs up. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Here we go. Did you get the drink or specialty dining package? No and no. Generally speaking, God, y'all probably think we're liars. I know you do.
I know they do.
We don't drink. We're not drinkers. We don't have alcohol at home. We don't even keep this stuff. We just don't drink. Big asterisk, exception to the road.
Yacht Club.
Alex, I don't know if you caught us, but when we were on the Divina in the yacht club, but the drinks were included. And one night we're like, you know what? We'll just we'll just have a daiquiri and split it. And all of a sudden, they're just flooding us with daiquiris, and she's like, "Well, let's do a
let's try a
mudslide."
I heard that's good. Now all of a sudden we've got daiquiris and mudslides coming, so we coined the term madaiquiris.
Yes,
I think that was Macrina. Thank you, Macrina.
We drank more on that 10-day cruise than we have since we got married 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And probably further back than that.
Yeah.
Because we just don't drink. So definitely a no to the drink package.
Yeah.
As far as the specialty restaurants go, most of the time when we're on a cruise, we're here to capture as much of the ship as we can, the deck tours, the things that we've talked about. We have been at all the specialty restaurants that Carnival offers. We've done that already. So we don't go in them again because we want to allocate those funds to purchase another cruise. Because those things add up pretty quick.
They do.
I mean, if you want to go to Fahrenheit 555, and of course our very, very favorite is the teppanyaki. And then on this ship, if you wanted to have dinner at Pig and Anchor or Cucina, all of a sudden there's $300. Easily. Right? If not a little bit more. So we choose from a dining standpoint on most of the cruises that we just eat what is offered as part of the cabin price that you've paid. For instance, today, during lunch, the Pig and Anchor was open for lunch. They have like this outside buffet line. You saw that again on the Deck 5 tour that we did. We went there for lunch, but we're going to talk about that more in a minute. But no dining package either. And we don't do that in any of the cruise lines. Mm-hmm. We are typically, we're not foodies in that kind of way. Obviously, we like to eat. We like a good meal, but we're not foodies in that kind of way. So 90% of the time, we're just happy with the food that's in the main dining room, mm-hmm. right? We find it really good. Like I said, 90% of the time. We'll talk about that in a minute. I hope to be diamond in a year or so. Yep, absolutely. Nice. Working on it. Carol's like, I'm diamond.
Ooh, nice.
I'm diamond. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look, 200 days. That is, it's a feat for anybody.
Yes, it is.
We're only jealous because we were like this close to getting grandfathered in when they changed their plan around. Because it used to be by cruises, not days.
Yes.
And we needed like
if we would have done 2 3-day cruises,
we would have been diamond.
Yes.
But we couldn't.
We couldn't pull it off.
We literally couldn't pull it off. Of course, that was some years ago now. And
different jobs, different lifestyles.
Yeah.
It just couldn't make it happen.
I know, but that's okay. The funny thing, the status thing to us isn't really a big deal. I mean, a couple of the perks we enjoy on some of the different cruise lines, we enjoy, like here on Carnival, that we're able to go to the cabin right away and drop off our bags. That's kind of a nice thing. However, I don't think they enforce that it's only platinums. I don't see somebody manning the doors, keeping people out.
Yeah, I don't think they do either.
But that and the laundry, which of course we didn't even take advantage of here on this cruise.
We didn't even think about it until it was too late.
Yeah.
We're like, oh man, what were we thinking?
or priority embarkation or debarkation.
Yeah.
Those are really the only perks that really mean anything to us. Outside of that, on MSC, it's nice. The higher you get, the deeper the discount the cruises are. So I think we're Diamonds, I think we're getting 10% off when we book cruises, or it's like 5%. I don't know, something like that. So anyway, but lots of cruising. Yeah, 200 days to get to Diamond on Carnival.
Yeah,
right.
That's awesome.
Ashley's like, I got the email right from Carnival about the time. Just FYI, just hang on a minute. Just I don't have the second screen, but I can probably drag this over. No, I ain't gotten squat unless I mistakenly deleted it. I don't know. No, I haven't gotten the email yet.
Yeah, we'll look later.
Oh, you know why? You guys have probably already paid in full.
And we're not.
And we're not yet.
That would totally make sense.
So, yeah.
That would totally make
sense.
That's
why. Excuse me, why I clean out my ears. She was talking about my singing.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I never claimed I was a singer. Though when I was playing, I was the second female voice in the band. I sang all the high parts. It was back then. I don't know. They just came to me. Now I can't sing anything.
Yeah.
Ozan says, work is done. It's morning. I worked hard today at Madame Pasteria. Sounds like a restaurant.
Ooh,
Very nice.
yeah.
One of the customers left and the other one came in. That's usually a good thing for a restaurant, Ozan. One leaves, one comes in. It's better if one leaves and two come in. Bev says, I did 6 cruises in 6 years, but then the group stopped cruising. And life, so it's been 14 years. Well, Bev, just got to get back on the horse, right? Sometime you just got to get back on the horse. And that sounds like, I think you are getting back on the horse for the group cruise.
Yes.
Got a new group to hang out with. Macrina says, Diamond in just a couple more cruises. Woohoo! After the group cruise. Want to do a 14-day to Hawaii or a journey cruise and turn Diamond on it. That'll be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Be awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. I am steerage. Gonna take me a while to get to any status. That's okay. We still love you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're welcome. Got to try a daiquiri since I never had a mudslide. God, it tastes like a chocolate shake.
It does. Yeah.
It is damn dangerous is what it is. For people who don't drink, it go down that quick and easy. Man, it is dangerous. Cruises used to be cheap. Yeah, they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can still find some really good deals. But they're farther and fewer in between now. They just are. MSC seems to have the best prices out of everybody right now. Everybody else, they just seem to be going up and up and up. So we scheduled out this year already, so we haven't looked. But outside of this particular year, we've booked everything literally last minute within a 2-month time frame of cruising. So typically some of the best prices you can find are booking last minute because they're trying to get rid of those last few cabins and they drop them down to reasonable rates. So if your lifestyle, job, work, whatever it is that you do in life allows you to plan with very little notice, wait for a couple of weeks before a sailing. Mm-hmm. And you're probably going to find a decent deal. I can't quote me on that, but that's usually, believe it or not, the cheapest you will ever find a cabin is just a week or two before it's supposed to leave. Because if they're not sold out, they don't want to travel with empty cabins. They just don't.
But you can't do that if you have your heart set on a certain ship or a certain itinerary.
Correct.
If you're dead set on one of those, you're 90% going to miss out.
For the first time in our life, we booked our Alaska cruise, which is next year. We booked it 18 months ahead of time because this particular itinerary only happens once a year on one cruise, and that is it. And that is the one we've been looking to do. And we want a balcony and we didn't want to miss it. So we booked it 18 months out. We've never, ever done that.
Not once. Well, except the group cruise.
The group cruise. Yeah. So
that's it.
Ozan says, Brother Robert, you play comedy movies. You make very good jokes. I'm a legend in my own mind. I heard that hotspotting only works using Android as the hotspot. I think it was Parody J who said it's possible. Look, when we're done, if I'm feeling randy, and if I'm feeling up to it, I'll try and see what happens. I'll put it back on the phone. I'll tether, and then I'll come back on for the and see what happens. But I don't know. That's how I made platinum. There you go. You just gotta keep on cruising. Oh, she's saying she made platinum by getting grandfathered in.
Nice. Yeah. See,
Yep.
That's why we're jealous because we were this close. 2 3-night cruises.
Right. Edward says, you guys are cruising light and lean. Once you've done all the extracurricular dining, the shine is gone and the MDR and buffet are good to go. Exactly. It's like, man, them same old crackers. I mean, you've had a steak at Fahrenheit 555. Well, you've had a steak at Fahrenheit 555. And every Fahrenheit 555 you're going to go to, it's going to be the same steak. It's delicious. And on the group cruise, we are going to be doing some specialty dining.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, Edward, that is actually our philosophy, 100%. Is today Carnival Day, Robert? Well, it's only Carnival Day today because we are on the Carnival Horizon for the very last time. Well, last time for this cruise. Tonight's our last night.
Yes.
My mail was date stamped at 5:31 p.m. and no, I'm not paid in full. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
But I do have more than $50 initial deposit. Interesting. Don't worry. We'll figure this out. Okay. No, I'm not paid in full either yet. Also, interesting. Okay. Look, we're going to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning anyway.
We will.
I don't care when the darn thing leaves. I'm already going to be there. Going to leave at 3, going to leave at 5. It doesn't matter. I'm on the ship.
For us, but for those that are flying in, that is important information. That's why we always suggest flying in the day before.
Correct.
Because things can happen.
Correct. And I made that as a joke about us. We're driving there. So,
we are.
Yeah, anyway, let them bury me inside cruise. Come on. Hello, Valerie. Welcome. How are you tonight?
Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, let's talk about our last day of food.
Oh, okay.
Last day of food.
Are we going to start with lunch?
Eating tall man style. We're gonna burn that up. I'm telling you. It's gonna be one of those things for everything we do on a ship. Sleeping tall man style. Farting tall man style. Swimming tall man style. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. All right. So for lunch, we had pig and anchor, and we've got the menu here. We'll put it up there. It's the same menu as dinner in this particular case, and I don't know how, I don't know why, but we both agree on this.
I think it's actually slightly different because
Is
for
it
dinner
slightly
you
different?
can get onion rings.
Oh, okay, maybe
you can
there's
get
some
brisket.
Well, I had like 4 meats. Is not brisket on there?
Mm-mm.
Pork butt, blue ribbon chicken, smoked beef, and sausage. So I guess it is slightly different.
Sausage.
Yeah, I guess it is slightly different because, there is no brisket on there.
No.
The sides are mac and cheese, coleslaw, which they ran out of, potato salad, which they seem to have run out of that too, collard greens they had, and molasses baked beans. Yeah, so all they had was the mac and cheese, the collards, and the baked beans.
Yes.
I apologize. Of course, all the sauces.
Yes.
So I don't know what's going on with the chefs on this particular ship, but we can tell you, hands down, best pig and anchor ever.
Yeah.
Amazing. In fact, potentially, 4 syllables, potentially, the best barbecue I've actually ever had. It
Definitely in the top
amazing.
5. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We walked up and put a little of everything on there. Boom. I was like, ooh, man, that's good. Ooh, that's really good. Holy crap. The meal was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was an amazing lunch. So if you're coming on the horizon, find your way to Pig and Anchor, whether you're doing the free buffet, which happens on sea days. Okay. It doesn't cost anything. If not, it's a specialty restaurant and outside of that. Yeah. So you have to pay. Either way, fantastic meal, guys.
The lunch menu was fabulous.
Yes, it was really, truly. For me, I swear it's the best barbecue I've ever had.
It was
I've had
really
a lot of
good.
barbecue. All right,
Okay.
for dinner, MDR, main dining room. Yes. So appetizers, frog legs provencal. Anyway, penne moriscos, shrimp cocktail, beet and petite greens, Caesar salad, Tuscan minestrone, parched pig ale and cheddar soup. And then Emerald actually had fried tomatoes and coffee glazed duck roast. I didn't see those fried tomatoes.
Oh, I did. I skipped over it this time.
Okay. The entrees, pan-seared barramundi, jerk spiced pork chop, braised beef biscuit, penne morosco, enchiladas, featured Indian vegetarian, and the featured salad was an Asian chopped salad with chicken. Again, we're going to post this all on a Facebook group. For dessert, baked Alaska, carnival melting chocolate cake, fresh tropical fruit.
I'm sleeping.
Fresh tropical fruit.
I thought it was further down on the list. And then it dawned on me. Oh wait, that was me.
Ice cream, sorbet, and cheese. Wake up over there. Okay. Dinner disappointment. Ugh. Just from the high of having some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life, if not the best barbecue, to a less than exciting dinner.
Honestly, after having that barbecue, almost anything else was going to be a disappointment.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So
the barbecue was
the
that good.
The Caesar was fine. Yeah. My soup, the parched pig ale and that was fine. She had the minestrone, which I tasted, and
it was very thick, and the broth tasted more like pasta sauce.
Yeah, it was like chili. It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know you said it was okay, but to me it was far colder than it should have been.
The temperature didn't bother me. But I mean, it wasn't steaming hot, but it didn't bother me. It was warm enough.
And look, we've just recently been on the Glory and the Conquest, and we pretty much have the same thing when we go. And the soups were great. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here, but there was a couple soups now that we've had here on this ship that were less than palatable.
Yeah. And I've never, ever, ever said that about. I've always said Carnival has the best soups.
Yeah.
And yeah,
they've slid.
They have.
They've slid.
Somebody's taste buds are off.
Yep, they're slid.
Yeah.
It's such a shame to be like. The food literally is all over the place. There are things that we have that have been amazing.
Yes.
There's things that we've had that have just been okay, right in the middle. But then there's things that we've had that have been like, yeah, that's just not good.
Yeah.
So it's weird because normally it's all
within
fairly
yeah.
Wherever it is, it's all this amazing or it's all this good, but this
has been
a wacky ship of food.
It has.
Yeah. Even to me, Guy's Burger. Every other ship I've been on, the Guy's Burger has been horrible for me. This ship, Guy's Burgers, was great. It was fantastic. I don't know. So they got Guy's Burgers going great. They got the Pig and Anchor going great. And there were some meals that we had at the MDR that were great.
The very first few meals that we had in the main dining room were awesome. Yeah. And then the last few were like,
Welcome, Angie, whatever floats your boat. I don't remember seeing your name here before. Welcome to the Tall Man Clan.
Welcome.
All right, there we go. So let's back up. I kind of skipped ahead to her because.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just checked, and it was in your secondary folder. I'll look. It's okay. I'll look.
We'll find it. We're not worried.
But group cruisers, be there before 3:30. If you're there after 3:30, you're going to miss the boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ozon, very cheerful family. That's why I subscribed and very fond. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Macrina says yes to Pig and Anchor. Us wonderful. Told you. Again, we eat the Pig and Anchor on all the ships. This one's just better than the rest.
It is. The very first time that we ate at Pig and Anchor was on the inaugural of the Carnival celebration. Mm-hmm. It was great. And then we went back afterwards, and it was everything was kind of dry and kind of flavorless. And in this, every other Pig and Anchor we've been at has just been kind of
the same. Yeah.
And then this one was like, "Woo, this is good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
This was good.
And Macrina's like, "Go for free lunch, fantastic." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we went, right? Just try to sample the things that are included. Right?
Exactly.
Ozan says that Korean guy became famous for playing that song. I know, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, we're not going to go any further.
Don't get him going.
Yes, the MDR duck is yummy too. We didn't try the duck this time.
Yeah, I'm not a big duck fan.
And Ozan says, "Hi, Angie, welcome." Yes, we're a big happy family here.
Yes.
So yeah, overall, the take with the food is a mixed bag. It's like right in the middle, because some stuff was great, some stuff was bad. It all equaled itself out into the middle. Neither amazing, neither crappy, but not exceptional, right? You know what I mean? It's just, what did you say at dinner? Meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meh. Except for that pig and anchor. That
was
good.
good.
Really good. So, Carnival, I don't know when they started this. I believe it's been recent because it seemed to catch up with us on the Glory and the Conquest. They've changed how they disembark just slightly. It's now gone digital. And so you get a notice. Hey, you get to pick your time. Anyway, so you got to open your app. And this is true even, I guess, if you're putting your luggage out, right? And you have to pick a time of when you want to leave the ship because they only have so many time slots. And what they're trying to do, I guess, is stagger everything so it's a much nicer flow. But honestly, it's probably what happened on the cruise before this is people didn't know. And there was this massive rush to push everybody off the ship at the last minute.
Maybe.
Because when we're sitting in the terminal at 10:45 waiting to get off, and there's still a steady stream at 10:45 of people getting off the ship.
Yeah.
That was really late. Anyway, just note if you're coming on this ship or any Carnival ship that the debarkation process is different than it used to be. Make sure you check your app. Make sure you check the notices they put in your room for how that process goes. In short, you open the app, you click on the debarkation time, and you pick a time slot. Okay? Done. Especially if you're carrying off your luggage. Okay? So there you have that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything about cold soup like strawberry cold soup. They had it on the menu the other night.
Strawberry, chia seed. Yeah.
And normally I get it. I didn't. It's been delicious every single ship we've been on. I'm going to make a general assumption. It's pretty good here too. I don't know, but I just didn't have it this time around.
Yeah, and it used to you used to be able to get a hot soup and a cold soup every night. But there's only like one or two cold soups now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very few.
Yep. Yeah. It used to be every night.
Yeah.
There would be a hot and a cold. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
McCready's like, no chocolate melting cake with peanut butter and ice cream. Oh, so sad. We skipped it this time.
Yeah.
I never, you know what else is funny? I will visit like the self-serve ice cream thing.
Yeah.
3 or 4 times a cruise.
Not once.
Not once.
Not even the gelato at lunch
No.
in the buffet.
No.
No.
I guess I'm still trying to catch up from the flu or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe.
something wrong.
Yeah.
Speaking of the flu, did you all hear? Did you all hear? Some poor soul on one of the NCLs recently got the flu. Had to go to the infirmary. Before you know it, his bill was $47,000 from the infirmary on an NCL ship. I haven't been able to get the entire story. I planned to have it just in case we wanted to talk about it tonight. But believe it or not, here's the one thing about Carnival's Wi-Fi I do not like. They actually block certain websites.
Yeah.
They block them. You literally can't get into them. And for whatever reason, where I get my news, a lot of the news where I read it from, Cruise Hive, is blocked. I can't get on there. And so I can't see any more details. So I don't know what it was that this gentleman, they had to do to him to get to $47,000, but they were hit with a $47,000 medical bill.
Man.
Now, they
Crazy.
did purchase medical insurance, but that's a process. And so they're still working through that to get that all dealt with. Of course, they also have regular medical insurance, which will not work on a ship. The second you're on a ship and 2 miles away from shore, you're in international waters, and your healthcare plans will not help you. You need travel insurance. Truthfully, really, you want your travel insurance. Now, again, they have it, but it's still a process to get them to it's a reimbursement. It's not you give the doctors on the ship your travel insurance card. It doesn't work like that, like it would in a doctor's office in the United States or maybe Canada. You have to pay for it, and then you submit everything to the travel insurance company, and you get reimbursed. And so they're sitting on this massive credit card bill. So,
man,
yeah, right. So
My shores.
There you go. Appreciate that so much. Anyway.
You're a little late. That's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I just so yeah, 47,000.
Oh man,
that's one of the things I'm looking forward to looking up when I get home, because I'm truly what procedures, what did they have to do with this individual that would have added up to $47,000?
Right. The only thing that I can think of is and you even found out when you went to the doctor when you had the flu, the doctor said that he has been putting more patients into the hospital for flu than he has for COVID in the last couple of years.
Zero COVID,
Yeah.
hundreds of flu people.
Yeah. And so all I can think of is that his condition worsened. I mean, maybe pneumonia, because the flu, that cough, the fluid gets into your lungs. And if you can't cough it up, then it turns into pneumonia.
Yeah.
And that's all I can think of is that he had to have had something like that happen and needed hospitalization.
They are, NCL, their comments to the story were they charge sort of an industry standard. It's about the same across the industry, but they're looking into the charges to see if there was something wrong. But again, I'm going to be looking at that when I get home to hear, because it just doesn't add up.
Yeah.
But because I had been sick once on a ship, and that bill was $450. I was younger. I got an ear infection or something. I forget what it was.
It was an ear infection.
Yeah, and $450 to go see them and get some drugs. So to get to $47,000, he must have been in there the entire week.
He may have been.
So anyway,
he may have been. That flu bug is nasty.
Yeah, it was. Knocked me down. That's the sickest I've been in a long time, y'all.
Yeah.
Macrina's telling Mama Tall Man if she likes cucumber and avocado to try that soup. That was the other day.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And also buy travel insurance. I'm like,
yes.
Yep. Alex, get the travel insurance.
Yes.
I had to go to the medical on my last trip. Thankfully, my bill was only about $380. Yep.
Man, still.
Valerie says, funny you're all talking about travel insurance. My mom actually couldn't make it on our cruise.
Oh, no.
Luckily, we bought the travel insurance. I just got an email a couple of minutes ago letting me know I will. Awesome.
Oh, man.
Get money from them tomorrow, deposit to my bank. Awesome.
Glad
awesome,
to
awesome,
hear
awesome.
It. Glad to hear
yes.
it. Yeah. I'm so sorry your mom wasn't able to go.
Well, it would have to wash dishes on the ship because I don't have $47,000
That's what
available.
I was thinking. Yeah, we'd be washing dishes.
I believe the article was, or they maxed out several credit cards to cover the debt.
Man.
I don't have enough credit cards to cover that.
No, no.
We were approved for all of my mom's portions of the cruise. Okay. All right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So that's it. So you understand the process, right? Something happened. You now have to submit and go through their gauntlet of things that they're going to want and information and this, that, whatever. And as long as everything is
documented,
in line and documented, boom, you get reimbursed.
Documentation.
For a medical bill of $40-something thousand, I'm assuming they're going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb.
Man.
Which is why it still hasn't been resolved. Speaking of resolved, we have some answers for some questions.
Yes, we have a resolved question here. Answers for Patricia. You were asking about tea, afternoon tea. So yes, on the Horizon, they have afternoon tea every sea day from 3 to 4 p.m. in the Meridian restaurant on deck 4 aft. So every sea day.
Deck 4 midship. Oh, Meridian.
Yes.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about Reflection.
Not Reflection.
Yeah. Meridian. She's correct.
Meridian restaurant,
deck
4 aft. Yeah.
We've been eating on the deck 3.
Yes.
Yeah, because the Meridian restaurant is the only one that's 2 stories.
Yes.
The Reflection's in the middle of the ship. It's 1 floor.
The Reflection is where they had all the
artwork today.
Yeah. Yes.
So for us, there'll be 4 opportunities on our group cruise. Group cruise right there. Group cruise. 4 opportunities to have tea.
Yes.
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 Let's go back here. I just like that view.
Oh yeah.
It makes me happy.
I know, it makes me happy too.
Yep. Macrina's like, get your flu shots before November or I will distance myself from you. Thanks, Macrina. That sounds good. It sounds good that she's going to distance herself from you. I'm kidding now. She's talking about the drink, the cucumber avocado.
Oh, yes.
I know where I'll be on C days. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yes.
So yes, Patricia, a tea on the 9th, as it's a C day. High tea. All right, y'all. We appreciate every single one of you. If you're catching the replay on this and you have any questions about the Horizon, we are going to do a wrap-up show once we get on dry land. So you'll have one more opportunity to catch us. However, we won't be on board. So if it's something we don't know, we are either going to have to guesstimate or figure it out somehow. Or wait until our group cruise is over there. 280 days right back here on the Carnival Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
But
exactly.
Our broadcasts are probably going to look a little different. I don't think we're going to be stuck in the cabin.
I don't think we'll be in the cabin.
I don't think we'll be in the cabin.
No.
I don't think we can fit, 40 plus people in here.
No, I don't think 40 people would fit in.
It'd be awfully hot and very cozy.
And standing room only.
Yes. Standing on the bed.
You think those elevators are bad?
Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let's see here.
What are we doing here? Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
it doesn't work.
Our hanging critter.
Batty.
Yeah, we got a bat up there.
Billy the Bat. Hanging from the ceiling right above us.
Yeah, but the camera's just kind of mid-bat, if you will. So you can't see what it is. All right, hang on. Here we go. Will you just lean it back? No? Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's Billy the Bat. Isn't he cute? Thank you for that, Robert. So there you go. There's our critter for today, Billy the Bat.
Billy just kicked me as I walked by.
I've been running into Billy like 10 times. I'm walking and it's like, oh, what is that?
Billy the Bat is hanging in a really bad location.
Yes, he is.
Oh, there we go. I'm back up there. Here we go. All right.
That's okay. We like Billy the Bat.
Yes. All right. So let's see a couple more questions. Tea time, ladies.
Yes.
I'm going to go with you. Pencil it in, Bev. Remember, my friend's helicopter rides from Catalina Island to Long Beach was $76. Yeah, right? Yeah, her private medical insurance covered it. Luckily.
Man.
Yeah, luckily.
Yeah.
Right?
That's just crazy.
No matter what, we will all have a ball. That is correct.
Yes.
Take a jacket or a sweatshirt in case it's windy during the November live. Yeah, our lives are probably in November with the group. They're probably all mostly going to be inside. We may try, like we talked last night, to see if they can put some stanchions up in like the area that we were in the last couple nights there on deck 11.
Yeah.
We may try to do that. But outside of that, we're probably going to be inside in our room. We're getting a room.
Yes.
Yeah. It will definitely be a blast, Macrina. I'm getting more excited by the day.
Me too.
Oh, the bed is so cute. So cute. Bev's always cold inside the ship. Yeah. The dining room's frigid.
Yeah.
Frigid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring a jacket just for dinner.
Just in case.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, we're gonna say goodbye.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the Horizon. Say goodbye to all of you. We've had a blast.
For now.
Yes, for now. We'll be back in 280 days and 17 hours and 40 something on minutes. All right.
Yay.
So till we see you all then, or somewhere else, because of course we're going somewhere else long before the group cruise.
Yes.
We hope you all are going to be safe. Until we see you then, peace. We out. We don't have to go home, but we are getting the hell up out of here.